Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to another list building stream. Today I'm building a list for Kerensky Heat. Oh, here it is, here, Kerensky Heat. This is a tournament for April, and begins April 11th, 2025, ending Monday, April 28th, 2025. That's actually pretty weird. I don't know why it would be that short. Why wouldn't we start April 1st? That's very strange. Anyways, participate in Brawl in the Bluegrass, blah blah blah. Find the rules here, list building rules. Okay, so this is a bit different than a normal tournament, by the way. So it has an element where you have to bid on other people's lists. So we're going to pick someone else's list, and someone else is going to play the list that we create here. Now, I have done this before. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Just gotta adjust myself in my chair there. So I want to create something that's fairly thematic, something that's pretty good, and something that is going to be fun to play. Now, this is one thing that is very interesting. Usually uniques are not allowed. And I have an idea for a list. It's called Kerensky Heat. Let's make a list for Alexander Kerensky himself. Alright. Or Nicholas Kerensky, either one. I would assume that Alexander inherited his mech. We're going to take the Orion Kerensky unique mech, and we're going to make it a 3-4. Orion Kerensky is in the list. This is non-negotiable. This is the thematic part of the list. So, we can have a look at the configuration here. Yeah, not really anything to do other than turn off the old what's it called? Auto eject on explosions. This mech is great. Snub-nose PPC, Gauss rifle for long range fire, and then we've got an SRM4, 2 medium lasers, and snub-nose PPC up close. Maxed armor, double heat sinks, so we've got enough heat sinks that we can pretty much fire everything together, no problem. I don't have time to help. Backseat complained about the lack of PPCs. This is a fun era for list building. Yeah, it is. It's really weird, right? So, let's go over the list building requirements. Max 12 jump movement points in a list. Max 28 pulse damage in a list. All skills between 4-5 and 2-2. One-step rule, so no 2-4 tanks or 3-5 tanks for the old ballistic skill cheese. 2 of the same chassis, but not 2 of the same variant is allowed. Vehicles except VTOLs. No VTOLs allowed. We can take battle armor and infantry. No artillery. No unit mounting a command console. No ASFs. And then these are the special rules that are in effect. We got backwards level change. We got double blind. We've got engine explosions, which I really don't like this rule. I wish that they would stop including it in these events. This is not... I don't think that this is fun for anyone. Front-loaded initiative, hidden units, initiative streak. There shouldn't be BA for that era? I mean, let's have a look. Looks like there's Nighthawks. You are correct. The only quote unquote battle armor is Nighthawks. These are like, I'm fairly certain that these are technically battle armor. They're just not really very durable. Excuse me. We got Angel ECM, we got Taxoff ECCM. Enhanced missile defense actually makes AMS a lot more valuable. Means that you can AMS multiple missile volleys per turn. Pack Ops taking damage is really good. Notable, vehicle effectiveness rules are not in effect, so vehicles are mostly useless unless you plan on having your tank become an immobile brick. Or if they're so squishy that they just die in one hit anyways. So, like, Savannah Masters are still as viable as they ever will be, you know? Scroll be added to this player's originally built list receives. Okay. Yeah, so if our list does well, then our own score will be increased. Missions, I'm not going to look at the specific maps and stuff for them, but we've got Breakthrough, Bunker Buster, which is like destroying buildings, I think. Capture the flag, cut off the head, which is kill the enemy, probably the highest battle value mech if I had to take a wild guess. Domination, Hide and Seek, King of the Hill. These are both basically just take and hold objectives. I don't know what Hide and Seek is. Probe, Recon Relay, both of these require mobility. Signal Trace requires mobility. Stand-up Fight does not require mobility, but... Alright, thanks, Obi-Wan. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. I needed to build this list before I think the deadline for submission is, like, tomorrow or something, so I just thought I would work on it on stream here for a little while, and it shouldn't take me too long, because I know that I want to use the Kerensky Orion, and that's using up like a third of our points already. Yeah, it's 8,500 battle value, and these are the allowed allowed things. So it basically is like clans and Star League Royal variants are going to be pretty much the stuff that's mostly used. Now, we need a mobility element. I think it's going to be one of the exterminators. I'm not sure which one. Is the 4DX around? Does the 4DX exist? Does not. Okay. Exterminators are still pretty damn good. Like, the 4DB is insanely strong. It's definitely available. Let's take it. We're just gonna take it at 4/4 because it's pretty damn expensive already. Now we need something with pulse lasers. You guys know any good pulse laser mechs in this era? Something to hunt down enemy light mechs. I think the Royal Black Knight has pulse lasers. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to take, which is on this, what is it? Shootist. The Shootist. This is a mech that I would like to play. Okay, it has a couple of pulse lasers. Good for hunting down light mechs. It can go with the Orion and be a sort of bodyguard mech. We're already at 6,000 battle value. We need some more mobility. Let's take a Mongoose. The classic Mongoose is just always one of the best mechs that you can possibly have in any game. Maximum of 2 more units. And we need to fill... I just want to change this because... Actually, where's Star League? Star League Defense Force. Let's do something like that. There. That's just a little bit less boring looking. We need something mobile with pulse lasers if we can. Crab 27B is also a great mech. What about the Kintaro? This is Narc, right? Narc with an LRM-15. It's got that XL engine, though, which is a problem. We'll consider it. the Falcon has like one pulse laser? Not Falcon. Falcon. It does. It has one pulse laser. This is a pretty decent mech. I like the Falcon quite a bit. The PP2. Good long range. Good close range. Hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday. Okay, we're way up in the value here now. Okay, let's just look at our list so far. What we've got here. We have one slow, tanky brick. Great little like sort of trooper slash brawler. So good for like take and hold objectives. The Orion is also a great take and hold objectives kind of guy. It's a little bit more emphasized on long range and mid range fighting. So we've got two tanky brawlers basically. And we also have good hole punching power. So what we actually kind of want now is either something with a bunch of SRMs or something with a bunch of like pulse lasers or something like that. So 2 medium pulse lasers, that's 12. What's the limit? What's the limit? 28 pulse damage. Okay. $28 pulse damage. We have not much battle value left. We have under 2,000 battle value remaining. I mean, we don't have to use up the pulse limit, but I would like to get at least a couple more pulse lasers in here just for enemy speedy boy spam. Ooh, a Spectre. Spectre is not a mech that you see very often. It's usually not available. Okay, we can't take it with the Exterminator, unfortunately. Is it a Kintaro, guys? Is it a Kintaro? I mean, the Kintaro has a lot of SRMs. That is very good for crit seeking. What the Crusader? What is it, the 3R? I hate leg-mounted SRMs. That's pretty bad. I think the Royal Warhammer is pretty bad. What if we just took a 6B Black Knight? That's 2 large pulse lasers. That's probably too much pulse damage, right? 18 and 12? 18 and 12. 28. Yeah, that's 30. That's too much. That's unfortunate. That's problematic. The hell's the Excalibur? Is that the one? Yeah. Gauss LRM-20. It's a long-range support mech with speed. Not particularly up my alley, you know what I'm saying? Flashman's always good. I think Starling and I think Snubnose CPC. Yep, we got one. This is arguably one of the best one of the best Orion variants in the game. It's the Kerensky Orion. It's Kerensky's ride. He customized it himself. The Cestus. I think the Cestus is pretty good. That was in my most recent video. Oh, it's the Gauss rifle version. I want the Cestus 6X. Is that available? No, it's just the 6Y. That's very unfortunate. I guess this one's extinct or something? That's too bad, because this is an incredible mech. For 1400 battle value, that thing will wreck everyone's shit. Is the Warhammer 7A good? It's an up-armored version. Wow, this thing's actually pretty incredible. Holy shit. That's a great mech. And I mean, it has a couple of paltry small pulse lasers, but you know what? That might be it right there. Ooh, probably gonna be too expensive. Okay. So we want to take it at 4-4. So we're gonna have to drop like what? 70 battle value or something? Where is that 7A Warhammer? So we need it to be around 1600 battle value. Battlemaster 1 GC is pretty good. I mean, an awesome is always awesome. Maybe a Griffin. The Griffin 2N is a great mech. 2N is super solid. Great at crit seeking. It's very slightly too expensive. Damn, that's unfortunate. Royal Catapult's okay. The basic 6 Black Knight is okay as well. Maybe a 1B Phoenix Hawk? What does this thing do again? 1 ER large. 1 ER PPC? Jesus Christ. That's some firepower for a 45 tonner. It's like a skirmisher sniper. That's interesting. We'll keep that one in mind for sure. What the hell's the Striker? 80 tonner for under 1500 battle value is always interesting. Striker 2C. PPC large laser AC5. 3 medium lasers. That ain't half bad. It definitely has a massive heating problem though. I mean, the Ostrock is just always really good. This is a pretty incredibly good mech. I don't think we're going to find anything better for this battle value level. 83, 85. What we could do is go like much cheaper and take another 3-4 mech. Like a Crab 27B perhaps, which is almost as good as the Ostrock 2CB. It has like largely the same weapons and same largely the same weapons you know, medium laser 2ER larges. It's missing one medium laser and a couple SRMs. That's basically the main difference. That and being much less armored. But it is still 5.8. That ain't half bad, man. Grab 27B. Do we have lots of missiles? Hang on. I don't think we have much in the way of missiles at all. So taking a Narc would be a big waste. Yeah, everything's mostly energy boats. We've got like one Gauss. You guys have any suggestions? Otherwise, I think I'm going to go with this. I think this is really solid. Magra MH, what's an EC lineup? What's the Royal Shadowhawk? It's the LB-10X Shadowhawk. This Shadowhawk is quite decent. I like this mech quite a bit. It's got the crit seeking that we need. Maybe we take that instead of the grab. Can we take it at 3-4? Oh, it's a little too expensive. Yes, early clans. That is correct. We're doing Star League and Exile though, so that I can run the Kerensky Orion. Just because this is kind of like, I wouldn't quite call it a meme list, but it's kind of a meme list. Has to be slightly less expensive than the 2HB. I mean, everything in here between the Crab 27B and the 2HB is pretty bad. Drop the Shootist for a Guillotine? Is it cheaper at 4-4? Wait, which guillotines are available? Just the 3N? That's the one with the case, right? Okay. Four. That works. I mean, you found the solution there, friend. We could also take another exterminator instead. Better sustain? Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I just wanted to try the Shootist myself, but I'm not playing this list anyways, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. What would the Marauder one are? Nah. It's okay. This is an okay mech for sure, but it's way too hot. It runs way too hot. Do we want the Guillotine or another freaking Exterminator, man? Double Exterminator seems insanely good. Oh, it's the fucking Null Signature System one, too. That would be really fun for somebody to run. And it's got an AMS, so it can use the better AMS rules that are in effect. So we're choosing between a tanky energy brawler. Star League and Exile was when they started building many Gauss mechs. Yeah, I can imagine that. Kerensky definitely loved his Gauss rifle if he was using one in his own personal mech. Let me see here. One sec. 4-4. It is literally 2 points more. let's just look at them, right? Let's look at them side by side. Mech review time. We have roughly the same close range fire. Well, no, the guillotine definitely has more. We've got a large laser. We've got 4 medium lasers and an SRM-6 versus 4 medium lasers. Hey Amelia, I'm good. I'm very good. How about yourself? The Wyvern? I mean, the Wyvern isn't gonna fit in this slot, you know. We need like one more big mech. If you can't tell, I'm going for a star. I don't know if they ran units in stars during this time, but I'm going for a star anyways. It's the early clans. Maybe they're trying out new unit formations, you know. I mean, the light polarization shield and the null signature system, that seems pretty fucking cool to be running. This thing does run super hot, though. Maybe the guillotine's just better in this instance. But, like, it's also a matter of, like, do I want to give someone something that's, like, weird Star League tech that doesn't really exist anymore? They didn't give Star League and Exile all the Gauss to retroactively add mechs to fight clans. Interesting. Any other suggestions of really good mechs on this list, guys? I should also check if anyone else has the Kerensky Orion. Let's see. Early succession. No, it's just Star League and Exile. The tournament's called Kerensky Heat. I mean, we gotta bring Kerensky himself. There's a kill mission or any objectives? Lots of objectives, my friend. Lots of objectives. Breakthrough, bunker bust, like breakthrough, capture the flag, pro recon relay signal trace, all require mobility in a big way. Atlas 2? The Atlas 2 existed at this time? It did in fact exist. Atlas. Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a mech. This thing will melt itself if it tries to fire all of its lasers. This is definitely a lot better. This can fire all of its long-range weapons together, no problem. And then it can swap to, like, ERPPC plus all of the close-range stuff. Yeah, the H2 definitely runs pretty cold. This is a nice mech. It's way, way, way too expensive. Right? The Kerensky is our sort of like big heavy hitter. That's actually a good thing to point out. We're using the Kerensky as our long range support mech, but we don't really have a dedicated long range support mech. Maybe we drop the guillotine for something that's a little bit more like stand in the back and lay down fire. Sounds like speed is important, so no assaults. Mechs. Vehicles are allowed, but vehicle effectiveness rules are not on, so the only thing that you want are things that die in one hit, or, like, tanks with turrets that you are okay with just being, you know, dead. You know, just sitting there immobilized. Because pretty much the second you get shot as a heavy tank, you're cooked. I don't like the Archer, Magger. I'm not an Archer fan. I like the Archer 2S. What's the Royal Archer bring to the table? 2 LRM-20s with Artemis and enough heat sinks to fire them. Okay, this is a much more acceptable Archer than the normal Archer. The normal Archer runs way too hot. I don't like the normal Archer. But the Royal Archer is pretty decent. The problem is it's way too expensive. We need this last mech to be in the neighborhood of like 1400 battle value. Catapult. Catapult is interesting. Trebuchet is also interesting. What about the Cyclops? Is the do they have good Cyclopses in this era, or is it bad Cyclopses only? Wow, that's pretty cheap actually. That's an interesting mech to take just as an armor brick. 2 LRM-10s. Royal Stalker? Probably too expensive. That's a good mech. The Stalker is really good. In the last one, I gave someone a an awesome, I think. This mech is quite solid. Wait, why does it say it's so expensive? There's 1559 here. Why is it 2000 battle value there? Is that just a typo? Oh, never mind. We were looking at the regular 3F. Regular 3F honestly isn't bad either, but it's not really like a long-range bombardment unit, you know? Yeah, I'm really looking for a long-range unit. Is the King Crab Royal? No, that's not the... I want the Gauss rifle one. Twin LB-10X is actually not bad. I want Royal Warhammer. This is pretty fucking good. Oh, we shouldn't have so many heat sinks, but this might be what we're looking for. 2 PPCs is solid. It's got good armor, and then it's also got like great close range weapons, so it can sit in the back and blast away with PPCs. But it's also very capable of bringing the pain. Okay, and then maybe we put this at 4-4. That's pretty good. Guys, I think this is really solid. We've got 2 jumpers, right? We've got 2 fast mover jumpers. The Exterminator has gross firepower at close range. Like, this is a medium laser boat and a half. 6 medium lasers is not fucking around. This will just put holes in you. And then we've got an LB-10X and 2 streaks to crit seek, which is great. I actually rather like the Royal Shadowhawk. It's not as jumpy as I would maybe like, but it is pretty cheap. Royal Crusader? Leg-mounted SRMs make me vomit. They make me very unhappy. Where even is it? It doesn't even exist. I'm sorry. You lied to me. It's not in existence. I think this is the list, guys. I don't think that there's gonna be much else. Maybe I'll do an advanced search for LB-10X. If anything else has like a lot of LB-10X or something like that, that might be something that I want to consider. LB-10X autocannon. Champion. Nah, not enough armor. I'd rather have the Shadowhawk. Koshei. That's a nice little mech. Who the fuck put a standard fusion engine at 5.8 on a 65-ton mech? That's crazy. Flowery Nightlord, hello! Welcome, welcome. Is the Koshei available? It's not available. Okay, never mind. Hammerhead. Kilroy's little buddy? What the hell is this? That's really funny, dude. That's a great mech, actually. Are there any Mackies available? I gotta figure out when that thing is available, because that's hilarious. Wait, is it? It's not even a... It's just a Star League mech. It's not even unique. That's so cool. Crab 27B. Yeah, we considered the Crab before, my friend. I think that this Warhammer might be a little bit better. Definitely less range, but I mean, 2 PPCs is very nice, and it's got great armor. And it also has, like, great close range weapons. Like, there's a lot to like here, for sure. What's the list for? It is for this right here, Kerensky Heat. So this list gets given to somebody else, and they play it for the event. But if they win, I get points, and then I pick someone else's list out of the list of, you know, all the lists that people submit, and maybe me and what's his name? Guys, who have I been playing Battletech against on stream a lot lately? And Trailblazer. That's his name, Trailblazer. Sorry, I blanked for a second there. Me and Trailblazer did a list swap last time for the last event like this one. And it went pretty well. I think we were like second or something. I think we got first overall, but he got more points, so he got first. Like, as a team, we got first, and then he got first because he got more points than I did. And I know that he likes to play big stompy guys with PPCs and stuff like that, so I think that this might be up his alley. But it's still got enough like schmovement to really play to the objectives, right? Like, we've got a Shadowhawk, we've got an Exterminator, and we got a Mongoose. All of them have like good movement profiles, and are, you know, reasonably durable for what they are. I'm always amazed at how good the armor on the Mongoose is overall. Mongoose is just so good, man. I love the Mongoose. Incredible mech. Can't be beat in terms of light mechs of this era, I don't think. I don't think there's any light mech that's better than it for its battle value. This seems like good enough. Warhammer and Orion Battle Buddies. That is absolutely the case here, man. It's more gonna be like, these two are gonna kind of like hang out in the back and then come forward once the battle is engaged and use their, you know, closer range weapons. And these guys are going to sort of skirmish, right? We've got an ER large to skirmish with, and we've got an LB10 to skirmish with. And the Mongoose is just going to be a little rat bastard and run behind people and kick them. And blast them with medium lasers in the back. So this seems pretty solid. I'm happy. Rocket 1B seems good. I've literally never even seen anyone run the Crocket at all, ever. Twin ER larges, 1 Gauss rifle. Okay. No Crockett, too much ammo? What do you mean? Okay, the regular Crockett 1, yeah, but he's right about the Crockett 1B. The Royal one is like... This is a mech. 4 medium pulse lasers to discourage enemy light mechs is pretty sweet. Yeah, only carrying Gauss, right? I mean, Gauss is explosive, but it's not like the kind of explosive that will kill your whole mech. 353 movement is pretty nice. The main problem I have with this mech is it's very expensive. Like, 2,300 battle value is insane. But, I mean, if you want a range 14 sniper, you could definitely do worse than this. I actually kind of like the regular Crockett 1 quite a bit here. This is not bad, dude. I mean, yeah, it's got lots of ammo. It's got torso bombs, but LB-10, 2 ER large lasers, that's solid. Long to medium range. You think a Battlemaster would be better than the Crockett? Maybe. I think Battlemasters with fucking Gauss rifles. Twinning air PPCs on a large pulse. This is actually a really good mech. It's very expensive, but I like the 1GB quite a bit. You want the GB, not the GBC, because the GB can actually fire the PPCs without overheating. And it can also fire like an ER PPC, large pulse laser, and medium laser at like medium range. And then swap to all medium lasers and large pulse laser to cool down. GC. Okay, the GD is something that I have never seen before. That's a lot of pulse lasers. Four medium pulse lasers is a lot. Man. Okay. Doesn't exist. The ENE? What's an ENE? Oh, energy. Yeah. Energy is all energy. Most Battlemasters have missiles, though. Most Battlemasters have an SRM-6 shoulder-mounted. So they're not all energy. They do have ammo that explodes occasionally. But, like... I'm not that concerned about ammo explosions with these mechs. Because you can look at the TRO here. In that right torso, we've got... Wow, okay. Actually, that right torso is a bomb. But, I mean, we're bringing the Kerensky regardless. It's not optional. We're bringing it. I decided to build this list around it. That's what it is about here. The Warhammer, on the other hand, let's look at the... Okay, we've got... Right torso has SRM-6 ammo, right? But the right torso also has double heat sink, machine gun, small laser, SRM-6, the Artemis FCS, the medium laser, right? Where's the rest of the ammo? Doesn't it have more? Oh, I guess it just has machine gun ammo on the CT. That's fine, I guess. Once the CT's open, I mean, the mech is almost as good as done for anyways. Because you're going to start taking engine and gyro crits. Star League, all energy, Mongoose, Crab, Guillotine, and Flashman. The Guillotine has ammo! The Guillotine has case for its ammo, but it has ammo. It has an SRM-6. The Flashman is an energy build, though, for sure. What else is in the CT? It's just the fucking ammo. Wow, that's pretty bad. They should have stuck a medium laser in there or something. Anyways, I'm not that concerned. This is fine. This mech is also crazy because it can fire like the PPCs and everything else all at once. So you just get close and go brat. AMS on the Flashman, hard to overheat that one. Ooh, yeah. If you Alpha Strike with the Flashman, you will just explode. That's a very good point. Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk's pretty explosive, but it has case. So that's not as bad. And in typical Shadowhawk fashion, this is never going to overheat in any case. What, 6, 9, 12? It has 10 more heat sinking than it needs. That's crazy, dude. Freaking Shadowhawks, man. If they had just stripped out one heat sink and gotten more armor, this mech would have been even better. Then the Exterminator is all energy. It does have an Exile engine, though. Alright, I think that's going to be the list, guys. I'm going to go and submit this to the tournament organizer, and then I'll be back at, well, let me take a break. I'm going to go let the dog out and stuff like that, but I'll be back shortly. We're going to do some more, have you taken a Spartan yet? Nope, I haven't played the Spartan, but I don't really want to spend too much more time on this. I want to get back to being pirates. It is not limited to only mechs, but I wanted to make a star, right? I wanted to make a clan star with like Star League mechs. A Spartan with LRMs? Which one of them has LRMs, bro? There is no Spartan with LRMs, my friend. It doesn't exist. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is... Oh, because it has a tag. Yeah, we're not taking LRMs. We're based in PPC build here. We've got a Gauss rifle, a snub-nose PPC, and 2 regular PPCs, along with an LB-10X and 1 ER large laser. We do have like a decent amount of long-range weapons spread out over all of our mechs. So if we need to duel at long range with like someone who has way superior brawling power to us to sort of soften them up, everything except the Mongoose can hang back, and then the Mongoose can kind of like go up the flank and hook around and get behind them. Ontos with LRMs, list looks good, take it. Okay. No semi-guided in this era. Yeah. Well, you can still use tag for LRMs, though. Like, if you can hit with the tag, it's better than just spotting regularly. Spartan and Chaparral? There's no artillery allowed, friend. We don't use Arrow 4s in the MRC. I'm sorry, we're not that cheesy. We limit pulse lasers and we remove Arrow 4s completely. Fuck Arrow 4s. Arrow 4s are bullshit. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Always helps out the channel. I'll be back. Probably within the next 20 minutes or so, and we're going to return to Chaos Front, or whatever it's called, Chaos Galaxy, and we're going to see if we can build a pirate empire and crush the current empire that exists. Alright, we'll see you guys soon.